Basically a month into the season, here in week 4, and teams are starting to reach a critical portion of the schedule. It's the UCLA Bruins and the Texas A&M Aggies. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
When you walk into Kyle Field in College Station, Texas, it is so dynamic. From the traditions, the cheering, the crowd in unison, it is straight up and down of electric Aggie pride. This is one of the most unique places you can ever watch a college football game, and we expect it to be just as loud and energetic here today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. And the Bruins ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Run inside. It's Owens. Oh, what a cut! Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something about it.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Play fake, Marcel Reed. Got it in the middle, it's Horton. Still running at the 40. There he goes. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
Texas A&M will line up with a 1st and goal. They'll run it. It's Owens. Looking for the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Aggie. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Knight. Breaks into the open. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. You think about the long list of great UCLA running backs. You know, people forget Jackie Robinson was a UCLA running back.
And Jackie also started safety for UCLA. He started both ways. Just think about how good of an athlete you have to be to do that. But the tradition, the uniforms, the Rose Bowl, everything about UCLA just smells good.
You want to make sure to maximize types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Matthews. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got a man. It's Grove. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
And the Bruins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Here's a little room there. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense
snags it, and he's open. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Well, the bad news on defense is you gave up a big completion. The good news, though, you showed great effort making a tackle and getting him down inside the 5-yard line. Effort does matter, and we'll see. If they can hold the offense here to 3 points, that might be the type of play defensively that may win you this game.
Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. On the move. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, UCLA. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this in the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. He wants to change this route. Here's Reed to throw. Oh, they're after him. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
Breaks the tackle. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for him.
And the Aggies lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Finds the tight end. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. They get the conversion there. He used his size and nice moves to get past the chains.
And I like that. 3rd and short. Find the big fella, the soft hands, make a quick little move, make the completion, get the first down.
Running inside. It's Owens. Picks up the first down. Maybe a crease. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Foundation of Aggie football built on toughness like that, running it like John David Crow back in the day.
And those Texas people are tough and rugged, and you know, they wear their great outfits that you love to watch. But these Aggies, I think they're at their best when they got great running backs. And you've seen Spiller and A-Chain in recent history finding those game breakers, those game busters that can make big plays.
They're going to ride this running back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll move the tight end. The offense changing the play. The run inside. It's Owens. And he's knocked down.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Reed throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
The Aggies have it with a 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Owens. Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fellow right in the middle.
Reed. He'll try to do it himself. Quarterback gets the first down. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
And, man, I love his courage to run the football. And I think it's necessary for the team. Sometimes you got to do that. But, man, see the surroundings, right? Like, know when guys are around you. He gets hit late at the end of that play, and he got decked. You do not want to take those shots throughout a game. They will add up, and sometimes it will affect your throwing. That's too big of a hit to be taken for this quarterback.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Now he's looking to throw it. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
And a lot of times when you get down here in the red zone, man, it's players, not plays. Finding your individual matchups that you feel very confident in. And I'm not surprised they went to their go-to wide receiver. And I'm also not surprised that he won on the outside and got the touchdown.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Iamaleava. Under fire. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Man, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. This time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
The Bruins, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Here's the Amaliama to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Knight. Finds a crease at the 20. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
Will, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Touchdown, Bruins! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker. They make fun of kickers saying they don't have to worry about contact, but they do in situations like that. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Throwing Reed. Catch in the middle, it's Riley. That's some old school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Unloads to the wideout. Williams got it. First grab of the season for this highly talented freshman. They believe he's just going to get better each and every snap. The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Shoots it to the left. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. He might want another play. Again, it's Reed. Throws for the tight end. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Throws Iamaleava. Looking left. Got his man downfield. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
To the air on first down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Just couldn't stay off the quarterback, and that roughing the passer call has them set up with a 1st and 10. Play fake, Iamaleava. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Iamaleava. He's got it on the run. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Tight end finds a soft spot. Could not make his way to the corner.
I tell you, this defense, they've looked really good with their backs against the wall. When they get down in their own end defensively in the red zone, they really just seem to tighten up, and you saw it there on that play.
Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. Quarterback keeps it. Touchdown, Bruins! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Start this drive at their own 25. Texas A&M's offense takes the field, ready to get this drive going. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own, a chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Here's Reed to throw. Rushes on him, trying to get away. And he ruins the big gator with a fumble. Oh, and just like they threw it up, put it on the ground, fall on top of it, still get the 1st down. We'll send the tight end in motion. Quarterback making checks. Set up for the 1st down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Reed. The sure hands. It's Riley. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
So now it's 2nd and long. Reed. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
I think the quarterback at this point just needs to settle down. We saw the interception earlier in the game, and all of a sudden on that throw, just really bad fundamentals. The quarterback just needs to settle himself, get himself into a rhythm, trust his fundamentals, because that's going to help his accuracy.
From the gun on 3rd down, Reed. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there at that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Fourth down, Reed. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets...
Gonna take a shot. And he tried to take the top off with the first play of the drive and got nothing to show for it.
And guys, if I'm on offense, I am staying aggressive. I know you didn't connect there, but make sure you keep testing this defense, because even if you complete one of those throws, that could be the game-breaking play.
It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series, but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get it behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line, because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you are.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on 3rd down. Now, makes the grab on the left. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. Now the Aggies will use their last timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Fourth down, Iamaleava. Converts on fourth down. Still going. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Oh, and I love that play call on fourth down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Off the RPO, complete. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football. And now you're rewarded with third and long. So we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here or if they sell out and bring the blitz.
Makes the grab. There he goes. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Throwing, Reed. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Would have loved to have gotten a big return out of that one, but they'll take it first down at the 40.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His second interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defense.
Touchdown, Bruins! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Play action with Reed. Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. Big play like that to open a drive just builds the confidence. Now first down from the 46. They'll run play action. Going over the top. Goes high to pull it in. Texas A&M going quickly. Quarterback may change this route. Here's Reed to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. It's Reed. Fires left. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be third down.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there...
Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Well, the defense does an awesome job here with their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
Firing to the right, complete. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Gonna take a shot. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Reed. He's going for it all. He's got it along the sideline. Off to the races. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Aggie. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
And that touchdown was massive for the offense. Gives them confidence heading into halftime. But remember, they're going to be receiving first in the third quarter, so they get an opportunity to cut even further into this lead. That was a huge play.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We start with a look at the Pitt Panthers taking on the Eastern Michigan Eagles. And it's Pitt with a double-digit lead. You can't count out the opposition, but I'd say the defense looks awfully stout so far.
Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
On the ground, it's Knight. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything.
Makes the grab and room to run. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Bruins want to crank the tempo.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Man, how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Play action, Iamaleava. Here comes the heat. Got it! And he's end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
And with this long drive, man, they're just showing you what they've been showing you throughout this football game. They can get it done. They can score points. And now, getting later in the football game, getting up by 3 possessions, the pressure is really on.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights.
42, Texas A&M, 21.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Turning it on. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21.
And this is exactly what happens when you don't keep a fast quarterback in the pocket. Man, you got to keep him inside that tackle box. Don't let him dance. Don't rush upfield. A lot of times that's the responsibility of the defensive lineman, because now you see, now the linebackers, the secondary, everybody's chasing him, and he has the ability to go to the house, to make the big plays. That dude's got some jets.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Owens. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
I mean, they didn't reinvent football in this drive. That was really impressive watching him just go down the field methodically, running the football a bunch and finally punching it in. David, we saw the turnovers throwing the ball in the first half. They decided just to...
The extra point is blocked. That's a live ball. He can take it back for 2. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run.
42, Texas A&M, 27. Number 38, set to hit this one.
The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Here's Iamaleava to throw. Finds his big tight end. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Gain of 23 on the play. First down for the offense.
And the Bruins come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. The handoff as they run the counter play here. There's a crease. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And you can see this defense. They are back on their heels right now. This offense very much in a groove, in a rhythm. They've got to find something to disrupt this. Right now, they're doing what they want, when they want, how they want.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
I like the defense there and their mentality. After getting gashed on the ground, they just turn the page and they generate the pass rush the very next play.
Motion from the wideout. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. From the gun on third down, Iamaleava. Got it. Touchdown, UCLA. And the punishment has been extended. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Makes the grab over the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Reed fires to the wideout. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Reed to the air again. Throws to the tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Scanning the field, it's Reed. This time on target. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. The Aggies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Wants to throw on first down. He'll get rid of it. Oh, and he drops it on the crossing route on first down. He knew that defense was bearing down on him. It'll be second down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Throwing Reed. Under fire. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, you've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Again, it's Reed. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Marcel Reed to throw for it on fourth. It's incomplete, and the defense